We are here, as you all know, because Key Food has closed and Walgreens is trying to go in and set up the store. And set up there. Just to quick thanks to the volunteers who have been brought signs, who have been giving out flyers. No one can hear me?
No, I don't want to hear you.
Right.
Your point of view.
What? And we have residents who have come to the meeting a few weeks ago at Holy Name. We had several hundred people, which is amazing. We have the merchants who are getting involved and the elected officials who have been really pushing Walgreens to come up with some answers and a better idea for what they want to do with this site. We need to organize, and we need a supermarket in our neighborhood. Yes. We have delis, we have bodegas. We need a supermarket here. We need it to continue. We have elderly, we have people without cars. We need a place in our neighborhood. So I'm going to be really short, okay? Let me just bring you up to date a little bit on why this matters. I've gone over that. We met at Borough Hall yesterday, and there were a few people there. There was Borough President Markowitz, who is a Windsor Terrace resident, Assembly Member Brennan, Council Member Lander, who I just lost, a representative from New York State Senator Kevin Parker, Peter Weiss, who is our new state senator coming in, Mr. Parker. I was there, Ryan Lynch from Community Board 7, Chris Huntington, who's a resident, David Menard, Betsy Beal, Kathy Fox. So we were all there. We spoke with Walgreens. Walgreens did they send 5 or 6 people? They spent 6 people. Now the community meeting at Holy Name, they sent 1. When they send 6, that means they're getting concerned, because otherwise they wouldn't bother with the time. They had a PowerPoint presentation. They had a lot of not information. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. Later on, we're going to have full notes for the meeting from anybody, for anyone who wants it, but a quick rundown. We asked for a supermarket for Windsor Terrace.
Yes!
Walgreens said, we will never provide a full supermarket. It's not our business model.
No!
We asked them to consider sharing the space with a grocery store who would serve the community. Walgreens said, our lease doesn't allow a sublease. We asked for a negotiation with the owner. Walgreens said, we don't deal with that aspect of Walgreens' business. And then we said, can you just explore the things that we have asked for? And Walgreens said, you know, we'll bring it up to corporate, we'll get back to you. So this is not acceptable. It's really not acceptable. I'm going to hand this on now to Ryan. What was that?
Get rid of it.
We're going to talk to Ryan Lynch from Community Board 7.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. Give you a round of applause for really getting involved here. So yesterday was an amazing meeting that ended with a lot of no's from Walgreens. They said no to a grocery store because it's not what they do. They said no to a really innovative way to think about this space and how it could affect the community. They said no to what we want as a community. And they said no to union workers because they said they're not going to hire a union. So they've been saying a lot of no to us, so I think it's time for us to say no to them.
Yes! Yes!
Now we're going to outline a couple next steps, and I'll bring Lauren back up here to outline the next steps, but one of the first things you can do is to sign the pledge that's going around that says, I pledge to boycott Walgreens.
Yes.
I pledge to not patronize their shop when it opens or if it opens. And I pledge to patronize the local shops throughout Windsor Terrace. That is the number one thing. Talk to your family members, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends. Sign that pledge. Let's drop it on their doorstep and say no. So thank you all again for coming out.
And the petitions.
And the petitions going around. We have over 1,300 signatures in the petition. Leonora Stein from Babel's Books has been amazing on that. I don't know if she's here tonight, but for a round of applause for that. But there's a lot of things that we can do. There's going to be another meeting on July 9th at Holy Name Academy to talk about what we can do and how we can organize as the date of their opening is getting closer and closer and closer. So to expand on that, I'm going to pass it back to Lauren. But thank you once again for coming out, and please stay active, stay organized.
Thank you, Ryan. The date of the meeting, again, June 9th at... July 9th. I always do that. July 9th at... time? At 7 p.m. at Holy Name in the basement. There'll be signs up around the neighborhood, and also if you're on email, we'll be emailing information out. So again, what we can do, sign the pledge to boycott. There's information right here. Volunteer. We need volunteers on every block of this neighborhood to collect petition signatures and boycott pledges. We can really make an impact on this corporation. I don't care how big they are. They need our business, and if we don't give it to them, it's going to make a difference.
Yes.
We need the working committee, which is people signing up for that meeting. We're going to have people again July 9th, Holy Name, 7 p.m., and we need to make this boycott effective.
Hi, my name is Betsy Beal. I live on Sealy Street. I've lived here for almost 30 years, raised my children here. Can you hear me? Now?
Actually, put the mic right up next to yours.
Now? All right, I'm a little nervous. Bear with me. I was at the meeting yesterday at Borough Hall. I want to say one thing that's important to me. The power that we have in this community is to organize ourselves as community residents. That's our leverage. I do not want to make a deal with Walgreens. I want us to organize ourselves as a community, block by block, merchant by merchant, religious institution, school committees. And I think with one voice, we will have extraordinary power to get what we want. And I believe what I heard at the meeting at Holy Name, we want a full-service supermarket on this site. I do not believe that I heard we wanted a compromise. And I believe at the meeting that we will have on July 10th, we will have an opportunity. I'm sorry, July 9th. If you come, we will have an opportunity to have this community be heard fully by the residents who live in this community. That is our power.
Yay.
Do we have Key Food employees here today? Yes. Let's see. All right. Anybody else? Yes, we have Key Food people. We want to help you out if we can. I know that Walgreens has said they will interview. We need them to do more. Thank you so much for everything. So one more thing. Food drive here, which Community Board 7 is organized for the seniors in need in our neighborhood. If you brought something, don't forget to bring it to us. Please leave it there. And if you want a summary of all the notes from yesterday, which Councilmember Lander's office's staff generously put together, everyone who has them, we have 3 people who have these sheets. One is Catherine over here. Who else? David has some over there, and Ann from Assemblymember Brennan's office. I think we're going to run out. We're going to post them to the local email groups. I'm sure that the electeds will have it at their office in a few days. Okay? Thank you, everybody.